All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. Welcome to class. My name is Sarah. If I haven't met you before, welcome, welcome. So happy you're here. Please start your music and find your mat. We'll begin in child's pose today. Take your time. Settle your hips towards your heels and bring your forehead down on the mat in front of you. No matter where you are, no matter what time it is, you've made a choice to be here and to take about 60 minutes for yourself. Keep reminding yourself that this is your time, this is your practice, and you get to make choices along the way. Because throughout every posture that we explore, you can find stillness, you can find a sense of calmness, of really ease, or you can work really hard in the posture. Sit very deeply, expand and breathe enormously. You have so many chances, so many opportunities to make this truly your practice. No matter what I say, how I say it. So you've brought your body onto your mat. Take a few cycles of breath to mentally arrive as well. Today, your practice might feel really playful, really fun. Maybe your practice might be feeling stale, like you can't find any sense of newness. Just keep clocking yourself along the way and trust that every second you can make a new choice to create a new experience for yourself. No matter where your hands are, begin to rock your forehead from side to side. Heavy the weight of your brain inside of your skull. Then begin to crawl your hands forward towards the top of your mat. Crawl them forward, forward, forward. It's like a human tug of war of your spine as you press your hands forward and down and sit your hips back down towards your heels. Maybe you continue to rock from side to side. Maybe the torso finds stillness. Breathe deeply in through your nose. Fill up your entire back. Breathe out through your nose. Settle into the ground. On your next inhale, shift your body into a tabletop position. Close your eyes. You can keep the bottoms of your feet down on the mat. We'll take some cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly. Send your sits bones up and back. Lift your nose to the sky. Exhale, round your spine. Release your tailbone down. Draw your chin up in towards your chest. Inhale, arch your spine. Shine your heart forward and up. Exhale to round. Take it a few times on your own, as fast, as slow, as messy as you'd like. Maybe you explore sending weight into different parts of your body. Maybe parts that you've never sent them before. We continue to explore these postures over and over again. We come back to our mats. But there's a reason for that. There is always new opportunities, new places to send the breath and the body. Be open to it. When you're ready, tuck the toes. Send your hips high, heels low. For downward facing dog. The body can find stillness. Maybe you move it around. Maybe you're really slow. Maybe it's faster. Simply coming into the body. Exploring the nooks, the crannies, your joints. And then allow yourself to find stillness in the shape. If you look back at your feet, they're about hips width distance apart. Feet are like the number 11. If you glance forward at your hands, they're about shoulder width distance. Press firmly into every part of your hand. Make it really active as you spread your fingers wide. Press down through the heel of your hand, your pointer finger and thumb. Lift the weight up and off of your wrists. As you press the mat away with your hands, send more weight back towards your legs as you bend your knees and send your sits bones a little bit higher. Beautiful, Laura. Nod your head, yes, shake, no, release any tension that you didn't know that you were holding. Breathe in through your nose, broaden across your chest, across your shoulder blades. Exhale out through your nose. Bend your knees, look forward. Take tiny steps to the top of your mat. Hang heavy in your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back, floss out the spine. Exhale, release, hang heavy. Inhale, rise all the way up for mountain pose. Reach your fingers up towards the sky. Close your eyes to simply arrive. Be here, be nowhere else. Your body is here, your mind is here. Watch the breath course through every crevice of your skin. Ground down through your toes, your heels. Lift up on your inner arches and lift every other muscle up and away from the ground. So that's the tops of your thighs, your glutes. Draw your navel up and in towards your spine. And reach up through your active fingers, especially that pinky finger, and soften your shoulders down. Inhale, flutter your eyes open, reach up, up, up. Maybe reach slightly back, look up. Exhale, dive forward, fold, hang heavy. Again, ground down to lift up. Inhale, rise up, reach back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step your right foot towards the back of your mat. Rock forward, rock back, forward and back. Then release your right knee, untuck the toes. Drape over the front of your thigh. Send your hips forward and down. Nice stretch along the front side of your right hip flexor. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Lift your torso up. Interlace your fingers on the top of your left thigh as you press your knee away. Draw the belly up and in, away from your front thigh as you send your hips forward in space. Reach your chest high, look up. Exhale, plant the hands down. Tuck the back toes. Send your left foot back to meet your right, upper push-up plank. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Inhale, press the mat away. Exhale, lower down your knees. Chest, chin at the same time. Elbows tight back behind you. Inhale, scoop your heart forward, flip the toes under, look up. Exhale, tuck the toes, send your hips high, heels low, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose, out through your nose. Inhale your right foot up in between your hands. Rock forward, and back. On a back hinge, release the back knee, untuck the toes. Drape over your front leg. Spill into the hips. Allow your head to hang heavy. Then lift your chest up. Place your hands on the top of your thigh. Press your knee away. Drive the right knee forward. Press down the top of your left foot. Send the hips forward. Straighten your elbows if you can. Look up. Exhale, plant your hands down. Tuck the back toes. Step all the way forward. Top of your mat. Inhale, hop, lift, flat back. Exhale, release, hang heavy. Inhale, rise all the way up through flat back. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Inhale, reach your hands up, maybe back. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step your left foot back. Rock forward, rock back. On a back hinge, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Moving a little bit more swifter. Look up. Maybe you interlace your fingers up overhead for a back bend. Exhale, plant the hands down. Tuck the back toes. Step your right foot back. Pause. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your nose. In through your nose. Exhale, lower down knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop up, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Hips high, heels low. Inhale, left foot in between your hands. Rock forward, and back. Back hinge, drop the knee, untuck. Inhale, scoop it, air forward, up, maybe back. Look up. Exhale, plant the hands down, tuck the back toes, step forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up, maybe back. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Release your hands down by your hips. Inhale, your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, release them back and down. Face your palms forward, broaden across your chest. Soften your glutes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Inhale, reach your hands up. Sit back, sit down for chair pose. Send the weight back to your heels. Keep the toes down. Draw your navel up in and sit back, sit down. Broaden across your chest. Straighten your elbows as straight as they will go. So if your hands and your arms are more like a big capital Y versus an 11, good. Keep the shoulders soft. Nice, Sarah. Soften your face. Good. Sit low. Inhale, reach higher through the pinky fingers. Exhale, release forward, fold, hang heavy. Ask yourself, how did that go? Nice and easy, too hard? Maybe you didn't ask yourself to work hard enough. No judgment, simply an assessment. How do you want it to go? Inhale, sit your hips down, reach your arms up, chair pose. Sit back, sit down. Make this the best experience that you can for yourself. You are your greatest guide here. Sit down. Rip the mat apart with the bottom of your feet as you keep the knees driving forward. Sit a little bit lower. Reach, reach, reach. Soften your shoulders. Flutter your lips. Inhale, stand up, reach back, go back. Exhale, dive forward, fold. Hang heavy, drop it. Bring your feet to about hips width distance. Plant your right hand towards the center of your mat. Bend your right knee. Reach your left hand towards the sky for a twist. Look up. Elongate through the back of your spine. Your neck spine as well. So all the way back from your tailbone, up the spine, through the crown of your head. Inhale through the nose. And out through the nose. Switch. Straighten your right knee, bend your left, plant your left hand towards the center, reach your right hand up. Use your left eye to look at the back of your right hand. And press down through your left hand to find even more twist through your upper back, through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bend your knees for gorilla pose. Lift up your toes. Scoop up the tops of your feet so your toes are tickling the insides of your wrists. Bend your knees. Keep the shoulders soft, away from your ears. Inhales to lengthen the spine. Exhales to just use your biceps to pull your torso further down towards your knees. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Ask your shoulders to not get too involved. And energetically open, broaden across your sits bones. Breathe into the space that you've created. Exhale to pull yourself a little bit deeper. One more inhale. Exhale. Get your hands out from underneath your feet. Sit your hips down. Reach your arms up. Chair pose. Close your eyes to arrive. Soft, calm breathing. Sit low. Sit lower. Broaden across your chest. Big, deep inhale. Exhale, release, forward fold, hang heavy. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back and pause. Plant your left hand towards the center of your mat. Roll over to the outer pinky edge side of your left foot. For side plank, reach your right hand up. The tendency here is for your right hip to open up too far, so your right hip is behind your left. Maybe look down, make sure your right hip is directly stacked over your left. Lift those hips high. Maybe reach your bicep over your ear. And look up. Maybe you try floating the top leg high. Explore the balance. Wobbles are good, shakes are good, falling is good. Falling isn't bad, you learn something new. Get up, try again. And then come back to center. Plant your right hand down. Switch it out. Right hand towards the center of your mat, over to the right side of your feet. Lift your left hand up. Draw that lift hip right on top of your right as you push your right hip sky high into your left. Keep pressing out of your right shoulder. Take a variation, reach forward. Lift the top foot. Breathe and stay. Calm the body with your breath. One more inhale. Exhale. Release your left hand down. Upper push-up plank. Draw your tailbone down towards your heels and look a few inches in front of your fingertips. Lengthen out through your entire spine. Inhale, shove the mat away. Exhale, lower down just halfway, elbows tight by your sides. Inhale, scoop the heart forward. Flip the toes under, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, hips high, heels low, downward facing dog. That's our flow. We'll use it to reset. You can also always come down knees, chest, chin. No judgment, all is good. Take it moment by moment. Inhale your right foot up and back. Open it up, stack your right hip on top of your left. Keep the weight even in both of your hands. Square off the hips again. And plant your foot on the inside, in between your hands. Rock forward, and back. Then release your back heel. Inhale, rise up for warrior one. Release your tailbone down towards your left heel. Draw the lower belly up and in as you sit low. Shift your left hip forward, right hip back. Reach up. Soft shoulders, soft facial features. Good. Sit low. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Reach up, up, up. Pull the legs in energetically. Reach up through the fingers. On your exhale, sit low in your front knee until your knee is stacked over your front ankle. Inhale, straighten, scissor the thighs. Reach up, up, up. Exhale to sit down in the front knee. Inhale your hands forward, down, back, behind you. Hinge your torso slightly forward for power lunge. So there's one long line of energy from your back heel up your left leg, out of the spine, out of the roof of your mouth, crown of your head. Release your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Sit a little bit lower. Interlace your fingers behind you. Reach your hands down, back, open up through the chest, look up. Humble warrior, hinge forward. Bring your right shoulder on the inside of your right knee. Sit really low in that front knee, don't be afraid here. Inhales across the chest as you lift your hands higher in space. Exhales to round, it's like a cat-like spine. Nod the head yes, shake it no. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to your lower back. Unclasp the fingers. Bring both hands on the inside of your right foot. For ankle bind, bring your right shoulder on the inside. Bring your right hand inside, around your right ankle, interlace the fingers. This is gonna sound counterintuitive, but bend your right knee deeply and keep your hips really, really high so that you create more space underneath your right thigh to get that shoulder right underneath the knee. Give it a little tuck and round your chin up into your chest. You can even push your hands away from you. Push your heel away from you to find even more roundness. Close your eyes, stay in the posture. Breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. This feeling, this sensation is temporary. Breathe in through your nose. We're practicing our reactions. Breathe out through your nose. Good. Gently unwind, plant both hands down, step your right foot back to meet your left, and travel through your flow. Reset your flow. Maybe that's knees, chest, chin. Maybe it's upward facing dog, suspended between hands and tops of feet. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Clean it up. Make the posture steady, strong, sturdy. Breathe in through your nose, hold it. Breathe out through your nose, slow, steady, stay empty. Inhale, reach your left leg back, 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 reach it high. And open it up, stack the hips, free movement. Make it feel good. Square off the hips, kick up and back. Exhale, gently place the foot in between your hands. Release your back heel down. Inhale, rise up for warrior one. Close your eyes as soon as you can. Feel for sitting low from the waist down. Feel for lifting up and away. Your ribs float up off of your waist. Shoulders are floating, arms, elbows, fingers, and palms. Your head is floating right on top of your spine. Sit low. Reach up. Exhale, reach the hands forward, back down behind you. Shift your torso forward. But you're not splaying the belly on top of your thigh. You're really lifting up and away. Draw the navel up in towards your spine. Sit low. Draw the energy from your right heel out through the crown of your head. Interlace your fingers behind you. Reach back and down. Broaden through the chest. Shine your heart to the sky. Exhale. Humble warrior. Bring your left shoulder on the inside of your left knee this time. Kick your left hip up and back, your right hip forward and down. The hips are squared here. Inhales as you punch your fists towards the ceiling. Exhales to draw it, round it forward. Stay lower in your front knee. Soften your eyebrows, the muscles of your jaw. Inhale across your chest. Exhale to release your hands to your lower back. Unwind the fingers. For ankle bind, bring your left hand on the inside, behind around your left ankle. Interlace the fingers. Press your heel into the ground. Lift your seat high. Bend your left knee. Tuck your shoulder underneath the left thigh as if it was a backpack strap. And then allow your head to fall heavy, crown towards the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's all we're doing here. Focus on your breath. Allow it to guide you. Allow it to nourish the posture. Nourish your mindset. One more inhale. Gently unwind. Plant the hands down. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Travel through your flow. We'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find the steadiness, the stillness. Let it fill you up. Inhale, lift your heels up, up, up as high as you can. Stretch the bottom of your feet. Exhale to release the heels down. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, press more weight back towards your legs. Release your heels. Inhale your right foot back and up. Exhale, draw your knee to your forehead to knee. Cat-like spine, really press the mat away as much as you can. Inhale, kick up, kick back. Again, knee to forehead to knee. Squeeze. Inhale, kick up, kick back. One more. Knee to forehead to knee. Stack your shoulders over your hands. Inhale, kick up, kick back. Same sensation to get your foot in between your hands. Using the abs, not momentum. Beautiful, Isla. Release the back heel. Inhale, rise up for warrior one. Big breath. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Float your right hand forward, left hand back. Really opening up the hips towards the side of your mat. So you might have to adjust your stance so your front knee is about in line with the center of your left foot. Drive your right knee forward, 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 slightly towards your right pinky toe. Inhale, broaden across your chest. Draw your chin over your right shoulder. Reach, reach, reach. And then flip your right palm towards the sky. Reach forward. Stay low in your front knee as you reach up. As you reach up, reach slightly back. Reverse. Your back hand can rest on back of thigh or calf, anywhere but your knee. Or maybe you wrap the arm behind you. Push your right thigh away from you. So much more of a side body stretch versus a back body stretch. So energetically pull your heels in towards one another. Release your tailbone down towards the ground. One more, inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Travel through your flow. Big inhale and upward facing. Keep the shoulders down and back. Exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot up and back. You know it, knee to nose. Inhale, kick up, kick back. Knee to nose. Maybe your forehead, really tug here. Inhale, kick up, kick back. Knee to nose, knee to forehead, hold it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, kick up, kick back. Same sensation, same idea, knee to nose. Place your foot between your hips. Good, Corinne. Release the back heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, peel it open, warrior two. Arrive, let it go. Broaden across your chest. Reach from fingertip to fingertip in all directions. Let it feel expansive. Press down through your heels. Sit low. Flip the front palm, reach forward, reach up to reach back. Draw the lower belly up and in so there's not too much spilling of the stomach. And it's a slight tug of your tailbone. Keep the spine long. Press down through your left heel. Reach your left fingers up and away. Big, deep stretch across the left side of your body. One more. Inhale, sit low, reach, reach. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back. Vinyasa. Inhale through the nose. And out through the nose. Big, deep inhale. Exhale, ripple forward to your upper push-up plank. Inhale, reach your right foot a few inches off the mat. Broaden across your chest. Look forward, so elongate through the back of your spine. Send your left heel forward. Send it back. Forward, back. Forward, back. So it's really subtle. The shoulders are coming back towards your heel, like the heels of your hands, and forward towards your fingertips. And then place your right foot down, lift your left foot a few inches off the mat. Right heel forward, back. Forward, back. Shoulders stacked over the fingers, back towards your palms. Fingertips, palms. Take a few more. And then place your left foot down. Come down onto the elbows. Forearm plank. Draw your tailbone down towards your heels. Broaden across the chest. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Building heat, I know, stay with it. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Then kick your hips high. Keep pressing down through your elbows. Gently step your feet forward, forward, forward as much as you can for dolphin pose. You can release the crown of your head down towards the ground. Keep broadening across your shoulders. Keep them soft. Close your eyes. Keep pressing the mat away. Feel the heat. Feel the sensation build. Muscles might shake. The mind is steady. The mind is calm. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. For 8, 7, stay, 5, 4, so good, 3, kick your hips higher, 2, good, and 1. Release your knees down, child's pose. Soften your forehead down onto the mat. Allow there to be a slight bend in the elbows. Keep the shoulders soft. Allow the work to rinse over you. Good work. Important work. Good for you. Plant your palms down on the top of your mat. Flip the toes under, kick your hips high, heels low. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees slightly, look forward. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Light hop if you've got it. Nice, good, Laura. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Bend your knees, round all the way up to standing. Close your eyes. Head will come up last. Maybe you shift forward, back, from side to side. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Lift your palms up overhead. Bring them to touch. Sit back, sit down. Thunderbolt, similar to chair pose. But everything is squeezing up, tight, and in. Big deep breath across the chest. Reach your hands up and away. Exhale, release them down to your heart. Pump up the chest on an inhale. Exhale to twist. Hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Draw your chin up over towards your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale back to center. Puff up along your chest. Twist towards the left. Twist from the navel. Get a good hook of your elbow on the outside of your thigh. Press your hands so much that maybe they meet at your heart center. Finish off the twist by looking up. Broaden across the chest. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Sit lower. Puff up the chest. Inhale, stand up, reach back. Exhale, dive forward, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach your arms up. Exhale, release them down to your heart. For tree pose, send the weight to your left foot. Bring the bottom of your right foot to the inside of your left standing leg. That could be your inner thigh. Could also be your inner calf, anywhere but the knee. You can use a hand to help you find that spot. Ground down through your standing leg. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Feel for your breath. Maybe you try closing your eyes for a few seconds. Feel the wobbles, feel the shakes, feel the sturdiness. And if you're not feeling it, imagine it. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Shoulders soft. Bring your hands back down towards your heart. And then reach your right knee forward in front of you. Interlace your fingers in the front of your shin. Pull your knee up in towards your right armpit. The standing leg can bend slightly here, but really press down through the bottom of your left foot. Keep the spine long so the knee is not bent, you're not hinging back too much. Really feel for standing tall. Just using the biceps to pull your knee more closer towards your torso. And keep the knee high. Grab the two peace fingers of your right foot, interlace it around your right pinky toe. Kick your heel forward. Ground down to stand up. Shift your right hip back in space as you draw your right shoulder back and down your spine. So you're not pulling forward, the hips are squared off to the front of your mat. Lighten your hands of your right grip. Bring your hands to your hips, keep kicking. Activate the top of your right thigh. Stand tall, kick for 3. Kick your heel forward, 2, 1. Kick your foot down, back, warrior 3. Maybe airplane, reach your hands back by your hips. Slight tuck of the chin, elongate through the back of your neck spine. Inhale, press the spine away from each other. Then bend your left knee. Step your right foot towards the back of your mat for a high crescent lunge. Reach your hands up, up, up. Straighten your back leg as straight as it will go. Sit low in your front knee. Reach your hands high, high, high. Bring them down to your heart. Inhale, puff up across the chest. Twist towards the left for a twist. Similar to thunderbolt hands, press the palms so much together. You can shine your heart towards the sky. Maybe this time you fly away or bind. Inhales to lengthen the spine. Exhales to twist. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Stay low. Reach your arms up. Trust the back bend. Reach up, reach back. Go back, look up. Exhale, release your hands down. And then step your right foot towards the top of your mat. Forward fold, hang heavy. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Reach your hands up overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, release them down to your heart. Inhale through the nose. And out through the nose. Recenter. Draw your attention, your mind's eye towards your center line. Send the weight to your right foot for a tree pose. Lift your left foot up. Find contact with your standing leg. Doesn't have to be pretty as you get there. You just find it. Soften your shoulders. Soften your thoughts. Close your eyes if you haven't tried it. What happens when you do so? How do you react? No judgment, just take note. Reach your hands up to the sky. You notice that there's small movements in this stillness. It's the act of balancing. It's not stiff, it's not rigid. It's constantly moving, filled with the breath. Bring your hands back down towards your heart. Draw your knee forward. Interlace the fingers on the shin. Pull your knee up in towards your left armpit. The lower your grip is on your shin, the more leverage you have. Press down through your standing leg, broaden across your chest. Use the toothpiece fingers of your left hand, interlace them around your big left toe, and kick your heel forward. Your right hand comes down to your right hip. Shift your left hip back in space. Stand tall. Activate the top of your left thigh. Keep kicking away. Lighten your left fingertips. Bring the hands to your hips. Keep kicking. Activate your abs. Kick harder. For 3, you've got it. 2, kick, 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 get back in. And 1. For airplane or warrior 3, hands back by your hips. Maybe your hands come to your heart. For full warrior 3, you can reach your hands forward in front of you. Stretch your body apart. It's that tug of war, superhuman. Reach, reach, reach. Bend your standing leg. Step your left foot back. Navigate the stance. Find your high crescent lunge. Your back heel is lifted high. Activate your left knee. Sit low in your right. Inhale, reach up, bring the hands to touch. Exhale them down to your heart. Inhale, puff up across the chest and twist. Steady breath, steady thoughts. Keep the heel really, really high. Fly, find, stay. Keep lengthening along the spine. Look up, one more breath. Come back to center, stay low. You've got this. Reach up through the pinky fingers, reach up to reach back, go back, keep going. Exhale, plant the palms down, step your right foot back, travel through your flow. Maybe you look from side to side and you're upward facing. Roll out the neck. Downward facing dog. Then bend your knees, bring them down to the mat. Cross at your ankles. Come to sitting on your glutes. Bring your hips to the center of your mat. Place your hands a few inches behind your glutes. Your fingers pointing towards you, elbows squeeze back behind you. Lift your feet up off the mat. This is a variation of boat pose. You can always reach your hands out forward in front of you if you'd like. Do you want the burn? Inhale, knees to chest to knees. Exhale, lower. Lengthen, hover, really slow. So much control here. Inhale, knees to chest to knees. Broaden across the chest. Exhale, lower. Lengthen, hover, feel it, want it. Inhale, knees to chest to knees. Draw the belly up and in. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. How many will we do? Who's to say? I don't know. Lower, lengthen, hover. Just kidding. I won't leave you behind. One more. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. You've got it. Exhale, lower, lengthen, hover. Scissor kick your feet wide, tight, wide, tight. For 8, you've got it. 7, keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release down onto your back. We're gonna take a bridge pose. So bring your feet closer towards you. If you reach your hands down towards your heels, your fingertips will tickle the back of your feet. Your thighs and your feet look like the number 11. Maybe you can't see your feet, imagine it. Press down through your feet, lift your hips up. Maybe it's just a few inches to begin. And keep your head where it is, refrain from shifting it from right to left. And tuck your shoulders underneath you. Bring them up underneath you. Keep the palms pressed down to the mat. And then kick into your heels, lift your glutes higher. Keep pressing down through the back of your skull. Small sips of breath in and out of the nose into your chest. Your hands can stay here. Maybe you interlace the fingers, press your fists down into the mat. Stay. Draw your attention towards your center line, down towards your navel, or maybe you close your eyes. Stay. Keep kicking through the heels, the toes are splayed down. What happens if you choose to stay? Feel the sensation. Let it come. Allow it to go. No need to hold on to anything here. Stay. Be with yourself. You and you on your mat. It's a really beautiful thing that you've chosen to do for yourself. Make it count. Stay. For 5, go. 4, kick. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your hips down. Bring your knees up into your chest, your torso. Grab on for your fingers, maybe opposite elbows. Give yourself a big hug. With the eyes closed, you can rock or sway. Allow your neck and head to follow. Really gooey, messy. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lengthen your left leg out long. Draw your right knee up in towards your armpit. Squeeze, squeeze, tug, tug. Maybe a rock from right to left. And release your right knee over towards the left for a twist. Reach your right arm out long. Draw your chin over your right shoulder. Look out towards your fingertips. And once you find that true twist, close your eyes. Soften what is not necessary to hold. Slow, conscious, aware breaths. Bring your knee up and in. Switch it out. Lengthen your right leg out long. Draw your left knee up and in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw your left knee towards the right. Look out towards the left. Draw your knee into center. Bring both knees in and bring your hands behind your thighs. Begin to rock forward and back, forward and back. Come up to seated. I'm gonna do a nice little hip stretch here. Bring your right knee facing forward in front of you. And we're gonna bring the left knee to stack right on top. So both of your feet are further back towards your hips. Plant both of your sits bones down. You can interlace your fingers in the top of your left knee. Broaden across the chest, maybe a little arch. And on your exhales, crawl your fingers forward and down in front of you. Allow your head to fully release down over your top knee. Send big, deep breaths back towards your hips. Soften across your shoulders. Close your eyes. One more breath here. Slowly crawl your hands back into center. Switch out the knees. This time your left knee will be underneath, your right knee will be on top. Press your sits bones down, especially that right side. Seal the glutes down. Inhale, broaden across the chest. Exhales to round forward. There's so many places to stay and explore in this posture. Maybe that's truly sitting up because that is enough. This is a very deep hip opener. Maybe you're reaching just slightly forward. And you can release your head. The crown of your head, allow it to fall. As you breathe, you'll create more space to fill. Slowly crawl your hands back into center. And then bring your feet to the bottom corners of your mat. Lie back down for supine butterfly. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Big, deep belly breath. And on your exhale, open it up for a happy baby. Keep the shoulders soft. Press your feet up into your hands down into your feet. Rock, sway, stay. Flutter your lips. When you're ready, you can release your grip. Lower your feet to the bottom corners of your mat, as wide as you'd like. Toes splayed open. And tuck your shoulders slightly underneath you. And bring your hands down by your hips, palms face up. Maybe it feels right to have a hand on your belly, the other on your heart. Final Savasana. Close your eyes to arrive. Allow your body to fall heavy. Allow yourself to just be. Thanks so much for coming to class today. Really so happy to be here and move with all of you. And you guys make that happen, so thank you so much. I hold classes on Mondays at 12, Wednesdays at 10, and on Fridays at both 10 and 12. So I hope to see you there. All of my classes are donation-based. I truly believe in the beauty and magic of this work. It has helped me so much, especially during this time. So it's truly such a blessing to be able to do this with you. So anything that you have to offer to help me to continue to do that is deeply appreciated. Thank you so, so much. We'll finish class with a quote, and we'll all take a breath to seal off our practice. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past and present are certain to miss the future. The greatest discovery of all time is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude in the present. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take a breath, exhale out all of your air, empty, empty, empty. Feel empty, hold it. Inhale through your nose, big, deep, juicy breath. Fill all the way up to your fingers, your toes. Open your mouth, sigh, let it go. Thank you so much. If you have the time, please linger. If and when you're ready, you can begin to bring the awareness back into your body by wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. And draw your knees up into your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Thank you, thank you. You can roll over to one side or the other to fetal position. With your eyes closed, you can take a few breaths. Continue to bring this awareness into the rest of your day. This softness, this focus, this breath. You can use your top hand to come up to a seated position.
Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon. Thanks, Alyssa.